For Notre Dame College, this is their 52nd game, and you played that many games. You're gonna run into a bad one every now and again when the other guy just thumps you, and you shake their hands at the end of the game, and you get ready for tomorrow. But for Glenville State, again, they had Frostburg State beat and let them off the hook. And they were stunned when the Bobcats came back. And again, as we have talked about and will talk about, it was largely Glenville State's own doing. Those errors they committed late, 3 of them in the bottom of the ninth, cost them the game. And if you missed what happened yesterday, Frostburg State got 2 runs across in the bottom of the ninth on a single, and then 3 consecutive sacrifice bunts. They scored twice and won 6-5. The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Nasty fastball in on the hands as Dicke sets down Glenville State in order. Go to the second innings, and 48 runs batted in. And he bounces this one toward first. Espinel flips. This is in.
It looks good, too.
There's one for a call. Didn't miss by much from Alex Dicke. And we were just talking about Dicke, one of those guys, he'll work deep into games. He's thrown 7 innings 3 times, including in his last appearance of the season Sunday against Alderson Broadus. Got that slider for a called strike. Not too bad of a performance against the Battlers either. In those 7 innings, he gave up just 5 hits. Allowed 4 runs, but none of them were earned. He did walk 4 batters, but struck out 9. There's the hook again for a called strike. Big pitch coming up right here. Lifted to left. Farrell handed bats in the lineup.
I can't see that ball off the bat.
Hitting .293. 3 doubles, 3 home runs.
Yeah.
13 runs batted in.
I'm working on it. That's because that's what I noticed today, too.
And in a run-producing position. Big fly balls yesterday would have been home runs without the wind, and I think the number we settled on was about 8 over the 3 games. It could have been a very different-looking Thursday without that wind blowing in from right. Swain ahead 2-1. Be early on anyway. That Hanley strike zone is a little smallish. And Swain will top one over toward right. Nice grab by Middleman. Throws to Espinel, and the inning is over. Shane Middleman, flashing leather, takes away a base hit. And Brown goes after the first pitch and lifts it foul and out of play. Brown, a .328 hitter. A triple, a home run, 3 doubles. 14 runs batted in. And he waves at that one, and it's 0-2. The order looming. And there's a called strike 3. Dicke drops in the breaking ball to get his 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 man out, back to the top of the order for Colby Wary. He struck out.
Okay, welcome back to the Sue Morse Complex. We're going to the bottom of the 1st here in Game 2. The Pioneers already got 1 win on the board, and they'll be facing the big right-hander here from Notre Dame. Young man's been impressive this year. We shared some numbers there earlier. Alex Dicke, 2.30 ERA. Almost averaging a strikeout an inning. It is 15 2/3. Has 12 strikeouts. So tremendous pitching duel lined up here in 2. Alex, the big freshman out of Madeira, Ohio, out of Moeller High School, that legendary high school over there. He's 6'4", 195. So he opened up with a ball. Yadi Augusto leading off. Yadi fouls it off. So talk about wriggling, making his notes. Alex Dicke, he was up here in the press box in game one making his notes on the Pioneers. So he's coming off a couple good outings this year already. And that one is high over the head there of Yachty. Count runs 2-1. So Yachty, it's in the air, but right at the center fielder Miller, who settles under it. So here's Ryan Rodriguez. Had a single, scored a couple runs back in the first game. That one's up high. So you see Dicke, a lot of motion, really gets extended with that leg drive. 6'4". Like he does a good job of disguising his off-speed pitch. So Lord dancing over at first. Strike two. That one gets away from the catcher, Shadle. So Rodriguez behind 1-2. So this is a key game for the Pioneers. They had a pair of splits last week. They need to, it was up the middle, and that's going to be a double play. 6-4, hadn't played that way. So we move on to back in the bottom of the second. Fabian Escalante leading off for the Pioneers. It was 1 for 2 in game one with the 2-run homer. Extended the lead from 8-3 to 10-3. Swings and misses. And this is the pitching duel we had expected here from these two. See if we can answer the run scored, and that's high and away to Fabian. And it's lightened up some here. Looks like we got the lights on now. Swing and a miss. He got him pulling the string there off speed. So Alex Dicke has done a good job here mixing up the pitches early against the Pioneers. Yeah, it's upstairs, 2-2. Hear the wind whipping up here. We got our head athletic trainer, Katie Bishop, down there her perch atop the Pioneer dugout on this cold day. Fabian, this is the shortstop, Ross, across the Petrola, and he is out 6-3. He gets that in the air to right. It's fading a little bit back there. Miller circling under it. He goes back and gets it. So towards the right field foul pole. So here's Matthew Mangum. See if he can get us going a little bit here in the second inning. That is in the dirt. Dicke loses his hat. The wind takes it on pretty good distance off the mound. And there's a strike. So the big freshman right-hander here, he's had a good start for the Falcons. Brings in the breaking ball with 2 strikes on Mangum. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that is 3 outs. And it's all for the Pioneers in the second. So we go on to the third. Your score is Notre Dame